Hi, my name is Bigdomel Moswew and I'm the founder of Sinomiti, which is a hydrogel water drinker, which is used to absorb water and to keep it for plants as they need to release it whenever the plants need it. My company is needing help with three things. We're raising $1 million in order for us to create useful information for clients who will be growing cannabis legally and who already are in the industry participating, and we'll be doing research and development in order for us to be able to develop it further. The hydrogel has previously been used for maize and has proven to increase about 50% yield. So there is a benefit to using hydrogel and cannabis. We'd also like expert advice on legal cannabis market in order for us to scale and grow the business long term. We want to build sustainable and strong business with hydrogel, hemp, and legas and cannabis in order to help legal cannabis farmers to grow. My company's goal and mission is to establish justice within the medicinal field by exploring the benefits of cannabis and hemp in order to improve the health of humans and animals. I believe in following and practicing permaculture, which has three principles: people care, earth care, and surplus share. So whatever that people care for, the people that we care for, produce in the environment, there's a surplus, and that's what can be the abundance that is shared for the people around us. So the commodity that I have personally chosen is cannabis in order for me to grow as a passionate farmer, and my dream is to be able to grow cannabis and hemp and to marry hydrogel as an entrepreneurship venture.
Hi everyone, I'm Harsh, founder of Rewardly. We are a social reward cashback app and a collective rewards program that helps businesses automate loyalty, social media engagement, and advertising. We help businesses take payments using QR codes and facilitate cashback to their customers. We then incentivize those customers for sharing their purchase on social media. After talking to business owners, we realized that non-food businesses lack resources to create an effective rewards program. And for food businesses, heavily relying on deliveries is not a long-term profitable option. And so as world opens up, we want to empower our local businesses by automating some of their key tasks so they can focus on creating amazing customer experiences. We know that we are in a crowded space, but unlike our competitors, we help our partners grow their social media presence by incentivizing social sharing amongst their customers. Not just that, we are also help them grow by providing 100% return on their advertising budget with Rewardly. Let me explain how. Partners joining Rewardly do not pay a monthly fee, rather they pay a monthly advertising credit. We charge a commission when we make them more than their contributed credit and give them back unused credits at the end of our contract. Because of this business model and QR code payments, we have the ability to expand towards other verticals like peer-to-peer payment systems and more. Our team is made up of startup veterans, individuals, and advisors that have worked in this industry for a long time. We have partnered with businesses like yoga studios, salon, restaurants, and will be partnering with online businesses, brick and mortar, and even hot dog stands. Our current approach aligns us with over 15,000 businesses in just Toronto. We know the market exists as the response has been amazing. We are currently looking for pre-seed funding, strategic partnerships, and marketing. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zach, and this is Quickscope. We're the dribble for video game developers and creators. So the problem in which the market faces today is that the game creation process is getting easier, but discovering new talent is not. This is because current communication is scattered on multitudes of different platforms, as well as current alternatives are insufficient and inadequate in the way that they do not allow these people to really visually represent their previous projects, which is such a priority in this industry. So our solution to these problems is to unite the video game creation industry on one centralized platform. Here's an example of our product here and how each profile is actually acts as individuals' new industry-specific portfolio in the way that we allow our users to really showcase their previous projects in an innovative way. The gaming industry is valued at a whopping $180 billion in size. And in terms of traction, we have released our beta version, which had 58 users on it. We retained almost 50% of them, as well as we are launching our alpha version tomorrow. 2 out of our 3 co-founders graduated from the Founder Institute program. And we have landed agreements from 3 different organizations to help us out, including the International Game Developer Association. So for competition, Quickscope is the best of both worlds in the sense that we blend game development yet sociable environment with a place for our users to find jobs and further their careers in the industry. For our business model, in the short run, we're going to be focused on obtaining daily active users by offering our platform for free. With our expected growth, we will then implement a variety of different premium models, which vary in both price and functionality based on the needs of our consumers. For our go-to-market, we're going to be evaluating industry-specific strategies such as partnerships, attending large events, promotion through influencers, as well as outreach on a variety of different chat platforms. And finally, our team brings the necessary skills and tools to the table to be able to get this job done. And our ask for today is to help us with our $100,000 funding round on MFN Safe Notes, and we'd like connections to any advisors in marketing and gaming. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Henry, and I'm here to present the Core Software Design Limited. And right now, we're presenting the bargaining market. Now, what do we call it? So, first of all, there's no e-commerce website around here that can allow customers to set bid on products. And it's even up to 99% of all the e-commerce all over the world they don't do it. And it's not really everybody who can afford to buy an item on a fixed price card, which makes all the bargainers drop their card and follow the social media network groups buy and sell, in which they can happen to obtain a product with no guarantee, no consolation, or refund policy. And yet, the owner of the group is not even aware or doesn't have to be aware of the revenue which is thrown into a particular end of the bargaining process. It means has no control over the transaction fee buys and sells. For that particular unanticipated problem, ladies and gentlemen, we have a solution: an online action, an all-in-one platform that allows buyers and sellers to come together and participate in a beautiful online action. For the buyers to set bid and bargain, and to have a kind of leverage. For the seller to choose to whom to sell this product to, and to be protected from all those opportunistic clients who's trying to use a return policy in order to get a free product. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've already got companies registered. We've already got uploaded products from single individuals. We've already got visitors who are coming in. We've already got companies that are coming to help. Now, we're coming to you as well because we need you to help. We need you to help us with funding. We need you to be part of the team. We need you to become part of the solution. We need you to help us scale this project from our borders, from the borders of our country to all over the world. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Core Software Design Limited.
Hello guys, this is Abdurrahman. I am the founder of Adalaw.com. Adalaw.com is a first freelance marketplace of Pakistan. Pakistani freelancers earning more than $1 billion annually and paying 30% of their hard-earned money to in the shape of commission. On the other side, an uncertain situation in Pakistan freelance marketplace because due to unavailability of freelance marketplace, people getting freelancer or any service provider getting money in advance, but not providing services up to the desired level of customer. And after this pandemic, businesses and individuals wants to outsource their work, but unfortunately there is no such a platform for freelancing. So Adalaw.com come into the market. We are providing solution of all these problems, and we are removing the fear of scam from Pakistani market, and we are empowering freelancers. We have built a platform with international standards. We have a local payment gateway integrated. We have a commission model as a business. revenue stream. We are charging commission based jobs. All jobs are commission based. We charge only from seller. And on this platform, Open People Network, I am looking for some funding to boost my business. Thank you very much.
You want to travel, you use TripAdvisor. You want to find a good doctor that won't mess you up, you head to RateMD. But where do you go to find mental health care? Do you go to your physician, HR, a counselor, a support group, or the hospital? What if costs or wait times are a concern? If you're Black, speak Hindi, or older, gay, and you just can't seem to find culturally appropriate services? Options like eMental Health or Psychology Today leave you with limited filters and listings, data dumps, and poor user experiences. Essentially, you are left overwhelmed with hundreds of options without reviews to help you pick. Some people give up altogether. Imagine this was you. This was me, but eventually I became a go-to resource for people. Now this matters because the $700 million mental health app market is expected to grow up to 24% by 2027, and 75% of the 7.7 million Canadians living with a mental health problem, that's 5 times the size of Ottawa, don't get the help they need. Those that do aren't always satisfied, so those who ignore these numbers will be left in the dust. The solution? Nifty. We bring together all the mental health resources into one nifty digital app. Easy, intuitive, empowering, and pretty. It will have user reviews, advanced filters, and AI to help users navigate their way to the best options tailored to their diverse needs. Our revenue streams? Digital advertising, a subscription model to claim a listing and gain premium benefits, and the sale of industry research from our data. It can make money. RateMD makes $4.7 million in revenues annually with 1.2 million monthly Canadian visitors. And this year, diversity and inclusion investments are at the forefront. I'll bring in a UX designer and a medical professional to match my experience championing diversity and working as a management consultant in both technology and mental health. And the money will help us build a mock-up of the app to test usage and confirm pre-sale interest before conducting a pilot. Nifty?
Get home sooner. Rentbasements.com. Find the perfect rental unit in a basement rental listing on rentbasements.com. Landlords list key features and amenities using our vast options available on rentbasements.com. Attract the right tenants more easily and more effectively with a 3D 360 walkthrough video tour of your basement rental. As well, tenants can create great postings of basement rentals sought after in the private member gallery area. These listings will only be seen by registered landlords that are interested in viewing these postings created by prospective tenants. As well, prospective tenants can benefit greatly on rentbasements.com by utilizing our rental calculator, our great comparison feature that compares side by side numerous rental listings and key features such as square footage, sharing options, city, postal code, and amenities, as well as other options. We will look forward to you using rentbasements.com to get home sooner.
Hi, I'm Hamza, the founder of Stable, a telehealth platform integration that improves the quality of care for patients receiving virtual physiotherapy. Today, 3 in 4 physiotherapists administering virtual care struggle with assessing a patient's joint mobility and mechanics through existing means of just live video. This has resulted in inaccurate diagnosis and patients not adhering to their treatment plans, which in turn has led to $290 billion annually in additional medical expenses in the form of surgeries and medications. At Stable, we're building the first digital health integration for these existing telehealth platforms for them to quantify and analyze a patient's joint mechanics through our computer vision enabled platform. Through our product, physios are able to diagnose a patient through mobility assessments, which we then analyze and display on our dual-sided platform. We're not only improving the accuracy for physiotherapists to diagnose a patient, but also the transparency for patients to quantify and track their own progress throughout the recovery. As of today, we've been able to launch our MVP, have started trialing our product with our first physiotherapy clinic, and are in early discussions with other clinics for sales and traction. As a CEO and a CPA of our company, I have extensive experience working with tech companies in the form of audits and financially structuring them, and I have a previous startup experience in the health and wellness space as a founder of another company. Abhinav, our CTO, is a software developer at IBM and a full ride scholarship recipient from the University of Toronto. He is also a previous startup founder, which was then later acquired. However, with all of our success in the recent past, we're still looking for any connection to physiotherapy clinics that are offering virtual care, any mentorship on the digital health space, and any guidance on SaaS development and product building. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Dan Soviero, former Division I athlete turned entrepreneur and the founder of Signature Athletics, the parent company of Signature Lacrosse. Signature started with a very simple idea. All lacrosse balls were the same, and we wanted to make a better ball. Fast forward 4 years, and Signature has grown from the first premium lacrosse ball brand to a direct-to-player sports brand that's changing the way players get their gear and what they can expect out of their gear. With over 10 million in lifetime sales on a range of patented problem-solving products, we are tackling the $700 billion sports equipment, apparel, and athleisure markets by truly solving problems. In spring of 2020, for the very last time, I watched my wife, a youth sports program director, spend over 100 hours ordering uniforms. From collecting checks, sizes, and numbers from the parents, to placing the order with a sales rep, receiving a big box of uniforms, sorting through it, and bagging the uniforms up to hand out at the fields, only to find out the factory screwed up sizes and numbers, forcing a replacement order that wouldn't be delivered until the season was over. So we built a solution that eliminates the headache, streamlines the process, and builds a one-to-one relationship between our brand and the parents and players in the program. No more 2-week order windows, no more order quantities, minimum order quantities, no more waiting 2 to 3 months for players to get their uniforms, fan gear, or custom equipment. Our winning team has built brands like Rollerblade, Warrior New Balance, True Temper Sports, McDavid, along with multi-figure e-com brands with the latest in tech. Since the launch of our proprietary Team Store solution in Q4 of last year, we've signed over 60 programs to 3-year agreements, representing an additional $1 million in contracted annual sales. Moreover, this represents over 10,000 players coming through our e-com pipeline, where we have been cross-selling them Signature equipment. In Q1 alone, this has led to over 100% increase in web traffic and over 200% increase in online store sales as compared to last year. Our plan is to scale to over 50 million in sales in the next 5 to 7 years, dropping 20% to the bottom line and selling for a multiple between 8 to 10 times EBITDA. This will bring our investors a return of around 10x. We're raising $2 million at a $10 million valuation and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Do you know what's the most drunk beverage in the world? It's not soda, it's not beer, it's not even coffee, it's tea.
Generally speaking, it's not hard to make a tea, but to make the perfect cup with a consistent and repeatable taste, you have to care about the water temperature, the water quantity, the right amount of tea, and the brewing time. That's not really convenient, especially in today's world where so many things are simplified and automated.
Together with our amazing team, we have created Brew.
Hi, I'm Bogdan.
And I'm Philip, and Brew is set to become the new gold standard for any tea drinker.
Because our patented machine works with any kind of tea, so you can use any tea you like, no matter if it's tea in a tea bag or loose leaf tea. Just take the tea that you already have at your home, put it in the machine, press the button, and that's it. So it makes it the perfect cup with a repeatable and consistent taste at the push of a button.
So you could say that our machine combines the convenience of a capsule machine with the quality of a manually brewed tea. In addition, Our machine helps save energy and water by eliminating the problem of overfilled kettles, which is just a pure waste of resources.
And because our machine is smart and app controlled, you can track and analyze your tea drinking behavior and use cool features like setting an alarm for your morning tea.
The tea market is growing. Global tea consumption outperforms coffee by a ratio of 3 to 5 and is estimated to have a higher growth rate for the coming years. Innovation is at the core of Brew, and we are already working on future models with additional features. Our current version has already generated over 1.2 million Swiss francs in pre-sales from more than 9,400 customers.
So now we're getting ready for our official launch.
And we are looking for tea experts, advisors, future stakeholders, and anyone who wants to join us on our journey to become the gold standard in tea. Cheers!
With new textbooks priced the same as my dad's first car, today's students are looking for new ways to make school more affordable. The average North American student graduates university with over $17,000 in student debt and will spend over $4,000 on textbooks alone throughout a 4-year degree. Over 13 million of these students rely on financial aid and annually spend over $6.5 billion on school-related necessities. Whether it's connecting with peers on campus to buy and sell or creating an extra form of income for themselves, today's student needs help. My name is Ben, and I'm the founder of Bridge Textbooks. Bridge is the first to provide safe, campus-specific marketplaces for university and college students. Whether it's buying and selling used textbooks, getting help with courses, or turning spare time into cash by offering tutoring services, Bridge helps students put more money into their pockets. For decades, students have been forced to create their own solutions by creating Facebook groups to buy and sell or offering tutoring services by hanging posters in hallways on campus. Students have attempted to create ways to connect easier. Our marketplaces allow students to quickly list books for sale, connect with tutors or offer help, negotiate pricing, and safely transact, all within an easy-to-use app. After launching in January, we onboarded over 600 users in our first 3 weeks at 4 different universities in Toronto, all through word-of-mouth advertising. With master's degrees in aerospace engineering and data science and degrees in computer science, our small team of students and recent students know what our peers are looking for in a marketplace app. That being said, we're lucky to have a number of well-connected advisors and mentors in the Toronto area. Through OPN, we're looking to get help with finding investors, creating B2B partnerships with institutions, and taking on a marketing expert to help us scale to new schools in the future. EdTech is a rapidly evolving space, and we're excited about being able to create a service that students will actually use, and one that I wish was around when I was in school. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Evan Hallward, co-founder at Aboard. Aboard is the brainchild of myself and my business partner, Lee McDonald. I focus on the sales and marketing aspects of the business, while Lee brings his background in technology, product, and operations. We're very excited to be backed by 2 powerhouse advisors in Darcy Clark and Christine Song, who bring their respective expertise in building technology and human resources. The problem we're looking to solve is the current state of new employee onboarding. In fact, 88% of American workers agree that their company does not provide great standard onboarding. Poor onboarding leads to reduction in new hire productivity and tenure. We've built an employer-branded web platform that helps companies customize and deliver new employee onboarding. It is the easiest way to onboard your new team members wherever they are in the world. Since launching in January, we have 10 paying customers on the platform, adding 3 to 4 per month. We're currently raising $250,000 at a post-money valuation somewhere between 2 and 3 million. The 3 main areas of investment are in accelerating product development, marketing and other user acquisition channels, and lastly, looking for structured mentorship and guidance to help us as a founding team grow to benefit Aboard. We'd be very open to connect and discuss any of these in further detail. Thank you so much.
Hi, OPN. I'm Jenny. I'm happy to introduce you to Cam and Leo's Emotion School. Mental health has captured much of the spotlight post-COVID-19. Before the pandemic, the number of people experiencing mental health issues was already high, and now it's higher. What does this look like on the home front? Not great. Households are reporting increases in conflict, yelling, and the use of harsh words. In response to this reality, we have seen huge growth of the global mental wellness market. To address this market, we have seen the proliferation of new solutions, including parenting coaches and apps for kids. This is great, but all of these solutions have their drawbacks, and none of the solutions currently out there effectively address emotional issues from a family unit perspective. Enter Cam and Leo's Emotion School. It's a disruptive educational resource that empowers households with core emotional competencies. I come by my market analysis honestly because it's what I discovered when I went to look for resources for my own family. It may not look like it, but we can be quite a surly bunch. It's because I couldn't find anything that I decided to create it myself, and in doing so, realized I was onto something that had the potential to help other struggling families too. Of course, the team isn't just me and my kids. We get tons of support from 2 superstar mompreneurs, a clinical psychologist and a professional educator, and many others. I've hit many milestones since I started working on the company 6 months ago. All legal and IP filings have taken place in the US and Canada. The product is written and has been reviewed. The concept has been validated. I put one post on a mommy forum and got over 100 responses in one day. We're about to start VIP beta testing with a select group of families with an eye to launch in September. The product is fairly cheap to produce. It's mostly printing and shipping. There's a recurring revenue model in place in the form of a closed Facebook group. Additional streams of revenue include additional program kits, an animation series, and merchandising. Potential distribution channels include therapy clinics, parenting coaches, schools, and mental health NGOs. We're aiming for word-of-mouth organic growth, the steady creation of an online community, and some high-level PR targets and celebrity endorsement. Once we complete the beta, we'll be looking for an initial round of $100,000 investment to get the alpha onto market, as well as support from experienced business people. Why invest? This is not just a product that will bring great financial returns, but will also have significant social impact. Thank you.
My name is Marcus Sassan Motamedi. I'm the founder of e2e.
e-tags is a digital medical ID tag that can be placed anywhere, such as on your fridge, your car, or be worn as a necklace, bracelet, or other wearables. E-tags contains your medical information and emergency phone numbers. In case of an emergency, a small QR code on the tag can be scanned to reveal your medical conditions, such as an allergy, heart disease, or diabetes, as well as your medications.
e2e is for kids, adults, the elderly, everyone. I realized that there is no system that provides information in cases of emergencies. And when a first responder arrives, if there is no family member or someone else, the person themselves can't really communicate what they need to. You end up needing a device or a tag that can speak for you when you cannot.
Hi everyone. To make this efficient, I'm basically 1 minute I'm doing our video demo and then do a quick review of what we're offering. So at this point, we have over 1,000 users. The demographics are mainly 33% seniors, about 30% Gen X, about almost 20% runners and cyclists, and about 10% pets and other demographics. Our business model is basically, it's a SaaS dashboard. So obviously this digital medical ID is a very new version where we charge for the product and then subscription, GPS, and other information that is provided through this profile. This is our traction record and basically who we've partnered with in the past year. We're asking for $1 million, and this is what we're going to use the funds for. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, my name is Lexi the Rap Dad, creator of Friendly Fables, and I'm from Ajax, Ontario. I'm here today looking for $100,000 in exchange for 25% of my company. I'm a multi-channel children's entertainer, and driven by my love of stories, I've created an educational entertainment company, and we're creating quite the buzz right now. Recently, I was featured on Good Day LA, CBS Sacramento, ABC Cleveland, Fox New York, CTV Winnipeg, Calgary, and Ottawa, and the list goes on. We've got some really exciting revenue verticals for Friendly Fables. Our first of which is our debut album, album Rap Along, which hit #1 on the children's music charts in Canada, and we got 275,000 streams on Spotify. A really good example of a song making a lot of money in this space is Baby Shark, which grossed 125 million. Our second vertical is our Friendly Fables educational television show. We're currently shopping the show around at networks right now to get picked up by the end of the year, and our pilot, all about dinosaurs and reptiles, almost has 200,000 views in a month. There are two creators in particular, Blippi and Ryan's World, which are both grossing $30 million a year in YouTube ad revenue alone. Our third vertical is our merchandise. Our books have been selling like crazy. You can find them in Canadian Tire and select Indigo stores. We've sold 6,000 units independently, and there's a tremendous opportunity for more merchandise like action figures and plush toys. Our last vertical is our live shows. Prior to COVID, we had 2 live sold out shows that grossed $5,000 in profit each. The Wiggles are making $30 million a year with their live tours. So if you're looking for something exciting that gets kids interested in reading and has a ton of potential, check out Friendly Fables. Visit us at friendlyfables.com.
StateWave, the integrated real estate solution. Buying a new house is a really big decision, especially if we are buying this house or unit or condo in a new project, which is not yet exist under construction. In order for the developer to come over this, you have to create a model house, which is complete waste of land and money. Real estate agent face both problems. So we came up with a solution simply to build a listing portal as a marketplace. It's similar like Zillow, Realtor.ca, Compass, and others. The fact that was not the solution or not the best solution because still the buyer have a lot of questions. So we came up with a 3-stage solution that can solve this problem. First, we convert the engineering drawing from 2D to 3D. Stage 2, we furnish this property. And stage 3, we allowing the property to be displayed in 3D on our online portal. From imagination to reality, this is what we built. Simply, we make the seller and the client goes to the 360, 3D, and co-view, walk through the unit together. It's exactly the same way they used to do in showing house. This is an example from 2D in one of the projects in Toronto. And to have a complete cycle for the real estate industry, we build our CRM, accounting system, and the community to support the listing portal and the marketing with the VR and the 3D. We design it for real estate developers, real estate agents, and property management. Our team have a 40 years combined experience in real estate and technology, and have the capability to take this project to the next level. Are you on board with our vision? We are looking for an advisor and fund for $100K as marketing. Thank you.
Every year, online stores lost $750 billion and leave more than 70% of their shopping cart abandoned due to the poor website personalization. In the post-COVID era, retail SMEs are seeking for creative ways to stay ahead of the curve, but the solutions on the market are either fragmented or very expensive. Sella's virtual product showroom is an end-to-end subscription services that enable online stores to showcase their product in 3D and AR on their website immersively and help them to increase the conversion rate. It is the only web-based 3D AR solution that offers hyper-realistic content creation, try before you buy experiences, easy website integration, backend analytics, and even customer management system. We offer the most competitive and affordable pricing in the whole industry, and we have been working closely with more than 30 brands across North America. 3 co-founders, Vincent, Drew, and Yamin, have been working together for more than 15 years in the field of AR and HCI. As a second-time entrepreneurs, we had a successful exiting experience for our previous company, H Plus Technology, back in 2016. We are currently looking for 1.5 million USD seed round investment in exchanging of 10% of the equity. The goal of this investment is to secure 17 million revenue in the next 5 years. Our mission is to help 25 million online stores to tell their product story differently. So if you share the same vision with us, please join our journey, and by working together, we can create the most engaging product showroom system for everyday buy and sell.
Good afternoon. My name is Vishnupriya Thakur. I am the founder and CEO of Vedic Synergy, an Ayurvedic wellness and spiritual healing company based in New York City. I am looking to launch Sublime, a range of authentic Ayurvedic beverages with quality and healthy ingredients to support the natural healing process of common ailments. The drinks would be a blend of goodness, taste, and purity and would not contain any artificial fillers or artificial ingredients. I would like to start with 2 drinks with 2 flavors each for managing digestive imbalances and blood sugar management. I would like to ask the OPN network for help with initial capital and financing. The ask is for $600,000, which would be used for beverage development, marketing and sales, inventory management, and legal formalities. The second is for core team development and scaling, and the third for strategic partnerships and distribution, as I would like to market the product in health food stores and supermarkets across the US and Canada, in addition to online sales. If this is of interest to you, I would like to request a meeting time to discuss the business proposal further. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.